Manskull and Mrothra Dingle take on St Finian's College Mullingar on the Blackboard Jungle.
Good evening and welcome along to Blackboard Jungle. This evening we start Group 5, which means we have a new batch of contestants for you to meet, and they're from the counties of Westmeath, Kerry, Sligo, Tyrone, Cork, Dublin, Mayo and Wexford. And in this group as well we have 2 former Blackboard Jungle champions, which should make it interesting, and to spice it all up we have some great prizes on offer. We've got personal stereos for everybody who takes part, World Book encyclopedias or multimedia packages for the schools, we've got ghetto blasters, personal CD players, portable audio systems, and you can watch Blackboard Jungle on your very own portable TV, a camcorder for the runners-up, and for the overall Blackboard Jungle champions, the trophy and the minibus. And this evening, our runners-up will get a personal stereo each, and the winning team get that World Book 2-volume dictionary for their school, and we'll see them back here for the first semi-final of Group 5. So now let's welcome along our teams. Am I right? The green team are from Manskull and Mrothra, Dingle and County Kerry. And their team captain is Liam O'Higgin. Welcome along, Liam.
Thanks, Rick.
How are you?
Not too bad, yourself?
I'm good, so far anyway. Tell us about your school.
Well, it's a rather small school, Irish-speaking school in the backs and beyonds of Dingle. There's 270 pupils, and we're present All-Ireland B football champions. And famous past pupils include Micheál Hurtig and Paddy Baum-Brosnan.
Right, and do you appreciate the scenery around you in Dingle?
We do indeed.
Good, good. Introduce us to your teammates.
On my right is Sean Coffey, and on my left is Sean O'Dwyer.
Well, welcome along, and good luck to Sean, Liam and Sean. And they represent Manskull and Mrothra from Dingle in County Kerry. Their opponents this evening are from St Finian's College, Mullingar in County Westmeath, and their team captain is Stephen Healy. How are you doing, Stephen?
Grand, thanks.
Good. Tell us about your school.
St Finian's College is a boys' boarding school for the Diocese of Meath. It caters for 200 boarders and around 100 day pupils, and it also houses the School of Organ Music playing under the patronage of the Irish Hierarchy, and the main sports are Gaelic football and basketball.
So people go to your school to learn how to play the organ?
Yeah.
Right. Introduce us to your teammates.
On my right is David Gibson, and on my left is Barry McGrath.
Well, welcome along, and good luck to David, Stephen and Barry, and they represent St Finian's College, Mullingar in County Westmeath. We have details of our viewer quiz after round 3, so stay tuned for that and have a pen and paper at the ready. So now let's get Group 5 on the road, and let's see what Einstein selects from Manskull and Mrothra. What will it be? It's geography. Liam, will you stay or go again?
Stay.
Stay on that. Okay. Sean, 2 questions for you. Here's your first. San Malo and Roscoff are ports in which EU country?
France.
France is correct. Your second question. Newtonards is a major town in which Ulster County?
Down.
Down is correct. Sean, 2 questions for you. What's the official language of Cuba?
Spanish.
Is correct. And your second question, staying with Cuba, how many stars are there on the country's national flag?
Confer.
Conferring. How many stars on the national flag of Cuba?
5.
It's actually just 1. Just 1. Right. Liam, 2 questions for you on geography. Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state?
Confer.
Conferring. Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? Conferring for 1 point.
Queensland.
Is correct. You get a point for that. And your second question. At 565 miles long, the river Ebro lies totally within which EU country? River Ebro.
Spain.
Spain is correct. Right, that's a good opening round. You're on 9 points. Will you go for the honours question for 1?
Yeah.
You will. Right. As you know, you may confer, and if you get it wrong, the point will be deducted from your score. In which month in 1995 did the clocks go forward for summertime? In which month in 1995 did the clocks go forward for summertime?
April.
No. It actually happened in March 26th. So you drop a point, but still very good. At the end of that round, Dingle are on 8 points. Right, a good start by Dingle. We're still in round 1 for St Finian's College, Mullingar. Science and nature.
That will stay.
You stay on that. Radio. David, 2 questions for you. This is your first. From what is solar energy derived?
Sun.
Sun is correct. Your second question. Beginning with the letter R, which five-letter word defines the measure of the relative size of two quantities or measurements expressed as a proportion?
Ratio.
Ratio is correct. Right, Barry, two questions for you. In a standard three-prong plug, is the brown wire the live, neutral, or earth?
Live.
Live is correct. And your second question, what type of creature is an oxpecker?
Bird.
Bird is correct. It's an African bird which feeds off the skin parasites of cattle. Lovely. Stephen, two questions for you. Which organs of the body are affected by Bright's disease?
Confer.
Conferring. Which organs of the body are affected by Bright's disease?
Kidneys.
Kidneys is correct. Good stuff, a point there. Your second question. With which branch of, sorry, I'll start again. With which branch of transport do you associate the Montgolfier brothers?
Air transport.
Yeah, okay, it's ballooning, but aviation will do me. Yeah, you get 2 points there. Right, at the end of that round, you're on 11. That was a very good round. Will you go for the honors question for one?
Yes.
Okay. Right, it's a sports and a visual one, so have a look in your monitors there. Can you identify this snooker and boxing promoter for 1 point?
Barry Hearn.
It's correct, you get your points. So at the end of the round, Mullingar are on 12 points. So 2 good opening rounds, 4 points separate the teams at the end of round 1. So we continue now into round 2, and we ask Einstein to make a selection for Mask on the Mora. They got geography in the first round. What will it be this time? Sport?
Stay.
Stay on that. Okay. Right, Sean, 2 questions for you. This is your first. Which county appeared in the final of the Ulster Senior Football Championship in 89, 90, 91, 92, and again in 93?
Jerry.
No, it's actually Donegal. Your second question. Which Italian club did Arsenal defeat in the 1994 European Cup Winners' Cup final?
Confer.
Confirm. So which Italian club?
Parma.
Parma is correct. Right, Sean, 2 questions for you on sport. With which sport do you associate Americans Hal Sutton and Tom Kite?
Confer.
Confirm. Which sport do you associate Hal Sutton and Tom Kite?
Golf.
Golf is correct. And your second question. Which Brazilian racing driver was tragically killed on May Day of 1994 during the San Marino Grand Prix at Imola?
Ayrton Senna.
Is correct. Right, Liam, team captain, 2 sports questions for you. How many players are there on an ice hockey team?
9.
No, 6. Second question. Blackburn Rovers player Henning Berg plays international football for which country?
Norway.
Norway is correct. Right, at the end of the round you're on 14. Will you go for the honors question for 2?
Yeah.
You will? Right, it's an audio one, so have a listen to this. Well, that got our studio audience moving anyway. What we want you to do is identify the dance act you've just heard.
Emanate.
Emanate. You wouldn't be a fan, but you know it was Emanate. I've got a little something for you, and we've got 2 points for you, actually. At the end of that round, Dingle are on 16. Still in round 2 for Mullingar, who had a very good opening round. They just dropped 1 point. What will be this time? History, including modern-day politics. There was science and nature in the first round.
We'll go again, please.
You go again. Right, okay. So history isn't history. Let's see what happens. History could come up again. But it isn't. It's art and literature. Art and literature. Right, David, 2 questions for you on art and literature. Here's your first. Complete the title of this classic detective novel by Raymond Chandler, The Big...
Confer.
Confirm. Raymond Chandler, The Big...
The Big Sleep.
is correct. You get a point for that. Your second question. An apostrophe is commonly used in punctuation, but can you spell the word apostrophe?
A-P-O-S-T-R-O-P-H-E.
It's correct. Good stuff. 2 points there. And then we go to Barry. 2 questions for you. What nationality was the 20th century sculptor Marino Marini?
Italian.
Italian is correct. Born in 1901 and died in 1980. Your second question. Wings on My Heart and The Castle Made for Love are just 2 of the hundreds of romantic novels written by which veteran English dame?
Confer.
Confirming. So Wings on My Heart and The Castle Made for Love were written by which veteran English dame?
Dame Barbara Carton.
It's correct. Point there. Right, Stephen, 2 questions for you on art and literature. Campbell's soup cans, Marilyn, and electric chair are works by which controversial 20th century American artist?
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol is correct. And your second question, Green Card Blues was a 1994 novel by which RTE presenter and songwriter?
Shea Healy.
Shea Healy is correct. Right, so that's another good round. You're on 22. Will you go for the honors question for 2 points?
Yes.
You will. Right, here it is. As you know, you may confer. Which world religion is based on the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama? Sorry, I'll say that again. Which world religion is based on the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama?
Buddhism.
Buddhism is correct. You get your 2 points. So at the end of the round, Mullingar are on 24 points. So at the end of round 2, 8 points separate the teams. We still have 3 rounds to go. Next up is round 3. It's our specialist round where each team put 1 person on the spot. Liam is the team captain for Manskull na Mrora. Who's your specialist person?
Myself.
Yourself. And your chosen category?
Sport.
Right. Good luck to Liam O'Higgin taking on sport for Dingle. Stephen is team captain for St. Finian's from Mullingar. Who is on the spot for you?
David is.
David, and your chosen category?
Geography.
Right. Good luck to David Gibson taking on geography for Mullingar. Well, we go back across to Liam. He's captain and specialist person for Manskull na Mrora. 6 questions on sport for you. Your first one is on boxing. Which Dubliner won the WBO middleweight title when he defeated Chris Pyatt in May of 1994?
Steve Collins.
Is correct. Your second question. Top cyclist Tony Rominger is a native of which European country?
Austria.
No, he's actually Swiss, from Switzerland. Right. Question number 3.